how this world try to dim the light within. We are already distracted from fully spending quality time with our family, working a 9 to 5. When we come home, we're exhausted, even to think about plans and creating a business to be free from the time clock, because we have to spend that time with our family. Or even, you know, doing household chores, especially when you got kids, like it's a routine with children. So that's a lot. I already know about that mother role. But definitely, just think about how can you free yourself from that time clock. Just keep it in the back of your mind. Find out what your creative gifts are. Just keep searching. It's time, It's others out there that work multiple jobs, trying to keep up with their bills because they live beyond their means. I was one of them. I didn't really live beyond my means. What I had, I gave to my family and my friends, I wasn't a selfish person, But the sad part is I celebrated others, but didn't get it reciprocated, and I paid attention to that. Yeah, I paid attention to that one, But that's okay. I know I'm not alone. I got the Most High on my team. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, those 2 jobs burnt me out. So I had to decide my health or death. Because I promise you, that second job was depleting me. I was working 12-hour days, 7 days a week. And I stopped. I had to renew my body, my mind, and my soul. I was depleted. I let it go. It wasn't worth it. So now, I'm working smart and not hard. Because any job that don't care about your health, your well-being of yourself and your family, is not a good job. I promise you. When my children were small, my kids were sick and they didn't understand. Time to go. Like for real. Because you only making them rich. You ain't even making yourself rich. You got to think about that. Like, come on. Then you have the government continuously raising the inflation rates that reduces our purchasing power, forcing everyday dollars to stretch less across our household budgets. It does affect our standard of living. And yet we see on the news that devil energy moves so freely through the churches, weaponizing religion to manipulate, control, and harm others. Maybe some people feel that they got a great church You know what I'm saying? I've been visiting so many churches trying to find a home, and I never found one. Especially in the black neighborhoods. They pass that plate. They pass that plate. God provides all, so why do they pass that plate? Let us have free will to give or not. You see them rolling around in mansions and Rolls Royce, those mega churches. Because they forget about you. When they mega, you forgot. When they small, okay, you can connect. I could tell the difference. You could connect to the churches that's small. But the mega churches, you just a dollar. I done seen so many videos with a woman bringing her grandchild up, giving money to the pastor, and he's saying, this ain't what I asked for. Like, for real? That is not of God. I'm sorry. That's why my home is my sanctuary. I could pray to the Most High anytime I want to. My connection is directly connected to Him. Can nobody take that from me? Yeah, church, that's a congregation. I ain't trying to dress up to look nice for the next person. I look nice for myself. And then at the same time, it's like a fashion show. Why we can't come as we are? Those are the churches I like to go to. Come as you are. So there's different types of churches out there, you know. But if I see they don't even help if they church members is suffering, it's some churches that do. This is what I experienced from black churches, okay? I'm from the hood for real. Where the preacher be riding in Cadillacs, having nice stuff, gold jewelry, like what? But then you have your church members still suffering. Like, do they help with anything? You know? That church member probably donated more than whatever. Like I remember when Jimmy Swagger was on TV robbing people, you know, and my grandma, you know, she listened to him and she was sending money. And when he got caught with them prostitutes, I asked my grandma, I said, Grandma, why is you giving to him? And I understand from her standpoint of what she said, I'm not giving to him. I'm giving to God. And that made me look at things from a higher perspective. But at the same time, you have to pay attention to who's preaching for you. You don't know what they soul look like. People could wear a mask. That's why it's important for you to pray for your own self. You could take a spiritual bath to be baptized. You know? I don't know where that record come from or how they use that record when you get baptized and they give you that certificate. What is that for? It ain't to show you got baptized, because you don't need to show people you got baptized. So what do they use it for? While society try to tell us to follow their man-made rules to keep us in a box to ensure conformity. That's why when somebody tell me that's not ladylike, this is Gloria like what? They used to tell me that when I was young. Like, I couldn't even be myself. I'ma always be my authentic self. I'm not gonna dim my light for no one. I don't care who don't like it, you know? Because this is me, and it's gonna always be me. I'm gonna be my authentic self. Because I know I'm divinely guided. And they made me question myself because I was a rebellious soul. But that was divine telling me to be rebellious. I know I have a warrior spirit. I didn't understand, but I had that because of where I was raised, like Chicago, Illinois. OMG. I think I had PSTD when I left. Like, for real, that's a war zone. But I knew when I was raised there, I knew not to raise my children. I already knew in my head I was not going to raise my children or have my children there. That felt like Sodom and Gomorrah. But I'm just saying this because don't let nobody dim your light. I get it. We all have families, but God said He provide our basic needs. You know? Don't burn yourself out. And then the crazy part is with relationships, some men don't want the woman to work. You know? It's best to have two incomes than one income. Like, I never could understand that. If a man tell me not to work, I'm look at him crazy. Because that means that I would be relying on him for everything. And then when he fall, we all fall. You gotta have each other's back. Like, I never could understand that concept of a woman staying home. It's just some don't want to work. You know? Like, I'm going to continue to do me. Like, what? My mom always told me, ain't no man going to respect no woman that don't have her own. And she right. Rather they try to disrespect her just because she got her own. A real man not. But a weak man will. I recognize that. I'm going to continue to stand in my power. Continue to stand in yours. Ashe.